Hello everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I present you a new episode. Specifically, I will give you 5 top clean energy stocks for 2021. The clean energy space has been a very strong performing sector over the last year with performances of over 100%. So I think it definitely pays to watch that video until the end and have a look with me at all of these strong clean energy stocks. So before I start right off with the first top clean energy stock, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. And also one more quick note. Please subscribe now to my channel with a link in the description below so that going forward you do not miss any market leading stocks from me. So please subscribe now. Okay, so that was it for the intro. So let's start right off with the first top clean energy stock for 2021. And it is PLUG Plug Power. Here you can see the long-term chart of Plug Power. And as you can see, Plug Power was in a quite long-term, let's say, sideways moving period until, let's say, around November 2019, where it could break out above this high here and form a nice and strong uptrend since then. Very strong uptrend. I mean, we had a move, let's say, from from November 2019 around $3 to $63, 20 times move over the last year. A little bit longer than 1 year. So I mean, that's a quite strong move for 1 year or a little bit longer. When we look in the short-term chart, we see that strong momentum move to the upside, that strong uptrend. We can see as well, when we look a little bit further, we bounce quite nicely off these shorter-term moving averages. Quite often we bounce here of the 40-day moving average, here of the 50-day moving average, here of the 50-day, we bounce there. We bounce off the 20-day, we bounce off the 20-day, we bounce off the 20-day as well. And then we just accelerated to the upside here, a strong momentum move with strong volume coming in. And now we are hanging here with a high handle in Plug Power. So from a technical standpoint, Plug Power is looking excellent here. When we look at the growth characteristics, the EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 20%, but the sales growth is very good with 55%, and the relative strength rating is excellent with 99. So with these characteristics, Plug Power is definitely a top clean energy stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for Plug Power. Now let's have a look at the next top clean energy stock for 2021. And it is NEO. Here you can see the longer term chart of NEO, and as you can see, NEO was an IPO in September 2018. After its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base here, or a nice period of pause here, and then it could not break out of that IPO base. It broke down from the downtrend, and we made a low in that downtrend, let's say around September 2019. We reversed from these lows, traded to the upside, and formed a nice and very strong uptrend since then. The short-term chart here, we see that uptrend, and we see as well traded strongly to the upside. Recently we built another base here, could break out of that base, and now we are building a small base on top of that base, or let's say a high handle. The break above these highs here would be an excellent sign for NEO for the continuation of its uptrend. When we look at the growth characteristics, the EPS growth is sluggish with minus 63%, but the sales growth is very strong with 148%, and the relative strength rating is excellent with 99. So with these characteristics, NEO is definitely a top clean energy stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for NEO. Now let's have a look at the next top clean energy stock. And it is FCEL, Fuel Cell. Here you can see the long-term chart of Fuel Cell. And as you can see, fuel cell was in a long-term downtrend for quite some years now. And then made its low around October 2019, and it reversed from that low, traded strongly to the upside, and built a new base here. Period of pause after that up move here, and it could break out of that base and continue with its uptrend. Could break out around November 2020 and continue with the uptrend. The short-term chart, you see that strong uptrend here, very strong momentum move. I mean, from around $2 to $20, a 10 times move since November 2020. I mean, these are now about 3 months or 2 months here. Quite strong move in fuel cell. Very strong momentum move. When we look at the growth characteristics, the EPS growth is sluggish with minus 63%, but the sales growth, it's okay with 18%, and the relative strength rating is excellent. So I think fuel cell is definitely a top clean energy stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for fuel cell. Now we come to the next top clean energy stock for 2021, and it is SPWR, SunPower. Here you can see the longer term chart of SunPower, and as you can see, SunPower was moving sideways for quite some time. Here it had a small up move, but then it had a stronger correction phase, and it could break out of that correction, let's say around August 2020, and form a very strong uptrend since then. In the short-term chart, you see that uptrend here, and you see recently we accelerated to the upside in SunPower. We are trading higher and higher in SunPower. So I think from a technical standpoint, SunPower is looking very strong here. And when we look at the growth characteristics, the EPS growth is sluggish with minus 212%, and so is the sales growth, it's minus 31%, but the relative strength rating is excellent here with 98, and we have been seeing here very strong momentum move recently in SunPower. So I think SunPower is definitely a top clean energy stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for SunPower. So now we come to the last top clean energy stock for 2021 for today, and it is DQ, Dayco New Energy. Here you can see the longer term chart of Dayco New Energy, and as you can see, after May 2018 we had entered into a correction phase in Dayco, and this lasted quite some time, and we could break out, let's say, of that correction phase around December 2019 and form a nice and very strong uptrend since then. The short-term chart, you see that uptrend here, and you see as well we have been building a short-term or a base here, or a period of pause in that uptrend, and we broke out of that pausing phase in December 2020 and traded strongly to the upside since then. And recently, the last 2 trading sessions, we came back a little bit in Dayco, and I think here a bounce of the 10-day moving average or the 20-day moving average would be an excellent entry sign for Dayco. When we look at the growth characteristics for Dayco, these are good. The EPS growth is strong with 46%. The sales growth is also very strong with 76%. And the relative strength rating is excellent with 98. So I think Dayco is definitely a top clean energy stock for 2021. Okay, so these were the top clean energy stocks for today. I hope in that video are some nice clean energy stocks which you can use for your research. And also, if you want to have more clean energy stocks, please subscribe now to my channel with the link in the description below. Soon I will release part 2 of the top clean energy stocks, so you should not miss that if you are into top clean energy stocks. And also one more reason to subscribe to my channel is I make videos about the best stocks in the market all the time, about the leading stock. And if you do not miss any leading stock from me, so please subscribe now. Okay, so I think this year will be an excellent stock trading year with all that fiscal and monetary stimulus going on around the world, and I think that stimulus will be here to stay for maybe for even the next decade. So I think that will be an excellent year, and decade ahead for the stock trading. And yeah, I think we should take advantage of that. And if you need some good stocks, feel free to come to my channel and have a look from time to time at my videos, because my goal here is to bring you the best stocks in the market. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.